guy with my friend, Ronald Savage, was mad. Okay, we get it. He talked to me, baby. He said, Nick, I was doing the fucking ball, those ain't no fucking K ball. I don't know what the fuck am I doing? We laughed. And he said, no, I can get up.
He said Bam had Ronald Savage hanging out in gay bars.
I mean, that shit, nigga, I got kids, nigga. I got this. I mean, got you, baby. You know, sometimes, you know, to do things that you didn't want to do, but no one forced anybody to do anything. But then when you take it upon yourself and say you were a minor, and Bam did this, and Bam did that, that ain't cool. That's Mickey, that's Ahmed, that's Big, that's Smitty. You know, that's all of us, man. That's Muhammad. That's all of us, man. That's all of us, see? And then you say in 77, you wasn't around us in 77. And you gotta do your history, man. You wasn't around us. When I got locked up July 14, 1977, you was nowhere in our vicinity, man. Nowhere. But then when you do these kind of things, it's like, fuck them niggas. That's what you're saying. What you're not saying is directly. Fuck them niggas. All of them motherfuckers. No, you just hurted everybody in our whole organization, bro. And we would not expect that from you. Anybody else is like, man, fuck that nigga. You tear that nigga head off, man. Stomp him the fuck out, B. For real, B. He'll be listening and action.
Man.
These singers, this is family, dog. Star hates us, man. He wants to damage us. You.
So he gonna blame it on Star. Star didn't make B Stinger come out, but he gonna blame it on Star. We'll continue on.
Let a motherfucker try to damage us, bro. This is our world, B. You just fucked up and hit the button like a motherfucking suicide bomber, bro. And we didn't see that coming, man. We didn't see that coming, B. That ain't cool, B. Nobody thought, and I say it over and over again. I said it earlier today in family. Well, anything a motherfucker did, he wanted to do it, man. Ain't nobody forced nobody to do nothing wrong. Ain't nobody put...
This is Mickey Benson, Fat Joe, telling B Stinger ain't nobody forced an underage child to do anything. So it makes it right. If he didn't force the child, it makes it right. Fat Joe, do you hear your man? I'm gonna put this audio up on Instagram for y'all.
No knife in their throat, don't put no gun in their head, don't put no patch in their face. Niggas did what they wanted to do, man.
He's telling B Stinger that children, minors, did what they wanted to do with a grown-ass man. You didn't hear this though, Fat Joe? But you speaking up for the dudes. This is the nigga that you shouted out that's in the museum. Am I wrong for speaking on this?
But they wanted to do that. Why, if we hurting the brand that we have, man? This is a brand, B. This ain't no fucking friend. This is a brand, B.
This is a brand. This ain't no friends. We ain't no friends. This is a brand, is what he told the victim of Africa Bambaataa. This is a brand.
And then you allow this motherfucking cracker to call out Africa Bambaataa's name and use the Universal Zulu Nation?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up, B.
Yeah, but I don't know why he's talking about the Zulu Nation, and you know, I need to straighten out, because that's my friends, you know. I mean, my thing is, you know how long I've been holding this shit in. I just could not take it anymore, man. I have.
You keep telling me that every time you spoke to me. You told me you relieved it when you spoke to, I don't know, when you did your book. You said you relieved it. When you talked about Daron, you relieved it. And you talked to me. You told me.
Hold on, I gotta let a car in. Hold on.
So when you're listening to this audio, it's obvious that Ron Savage told Mickey Benson before he exposed Africa Bambaataa that Africa Bambaataa molested him. If you listening closely, you can hear that. But because they paid him off, and Ron Savage not having no friends and he want to be accepted again, he took his whole statement back. time Ron Savage recorded the whole conversation and sent me this audio. I'm not even playing the audio where Mr. Biggs and the rest of them offering Ron Savage $50,000 to recant his statement. Why do you think Ron Savage recanted his statement? They offered him $50,000 and Ron turned it down. It wasn't enough. This is the guy that's talking. Ron Savage and Mickey Benson, the head of the Zulu Nation, one of the heads of the Zulu Nation that Fat Joe just shouted out in the Hip Hop Museum. This is one of the names in the video that Fat Joe shouted out. And y'all telling me I'm wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comment section, people. Am I wrong? Niggas telling me I'm wrong. Am I wrong? For fighting for my life? I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees like a coward.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Yeah,
It's sad, dog. It's sad, dog. You know, it's like being around someone that you had sex with, and then they betray you. You don't know what that person is like to do at that point. How many people he implicates some things that he had? How many motherfuckers that he say were standing there? How many people he say were sitting there? That's not cool, baby. I don't fuck, man. I'm 57 years old, man. Sam is 60 years old, man. Y'all are tearing us apart with the bullshit, man. If this was something that was on your mind, this shit should have been out 20 years ago, 25 years ago. You destroy a brand. You don't destroy.
You don't destroy your brand. If this was something on your mind, you should have said it 20 years ago when he would have got murdered, when the Zulu Nation was stronger. So you wanted him to come out when the Zulu Nation was at its strongest peak and say that the leader was a child molester so he could have disappeared? Remember when Bam said, why you people didn't come out back in the days? Because he knew he was strong. You couldn't come out on Bam back in the days, you would have died.
Hey, brand, you are trying to destroy a brand. And do you think, right mind, that everyone is going to call these things and say, no, man, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this? It ain't good, baby. It ain't.
Are you listening to the indirect threat? Do you think everybody's going to call B Stinger and say, this ain't good, man, this ain't good? He's telling them everybody ain't going to talk to you. Certain niggas want to kill you. Y'all not hearing?
Good, but it ain't good. It ain't good, man. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. And it ain't cool. You went to a motherfucker who tried to destroy the. Look at every interview this nigga Star ever did. He always tried to deface the Zulu Nation and doing it through Africa Bam body. Did he ever fuck Bam? Did Bam ever fuck him? Did he ever suck Bam's dick? Did Bam ever suck his dick? He's hearing hearsay. And it ain't cool, B. It just ain't cool. And you gave this man a platform.
Y'all hearing this? This is who Mickey Benson shouted out. I mean, this is who Fat Joe shouted out, Mickey Benson. His ex-manager / one of the founders of the Zulu Nation. This is who he shouted out. This is who you listening to in this audio. Am I wrong? Because if I'm wrong for defending myself, Fat Joe didn't say my name, but he talking about my life. Am I wrong? Because if I'm wrong, then I step down and I shut up. But if I'm right, I'll stand by myself before I stand next to anybody that ain't willing to stand next to me. This is my life.
For what reason? It had to be about money, bro. It wasn't about exposing my
He just told B Stinger it had to be about money.
my heart.
Now, that
My book sitting there. My book is sitting there. No, I have a book sitting there. Evidently, I want motherfuckers to see that book. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Now he blowing B Stinger up. It had to be about the book. Because they already knew that B Stinger was molested by Bam. But B Stinger had a book out that wasn't selling. So he came out on Africa Bambaataa to resell his book, but I'm not going to take away the fact that Bam molested him. Now he recanted his statement because of the bag. And see, this is the shit, right? Like when you got cases like Michael Jackson, when kids blamed Michael Jackson and then other kids came back and recanted their statement, the kids that was really victims, now nobody believed them. So now what Ron Savage is doing is the same thing. If I say it never happened, then it discredited all the other victims. Michael Jackson was the same nigga as Bambaataa.
See, now you're disrespecting me. This shit ain't about no fucking money. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, see now, when y'all come out like that right there just makes me say, fuck it.
I don't say fuck it, then fuck it. I ain't got no more to say to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because it don't have nothing to do with that.
Well, say fuck it, bro. I'm gonna accept that, man. Ain't no, if you just disrespected all of us, bro. And you talking about you feel disrespected and you disrespect the whole brand that we got?
I didn't do that. I didn't disrespect y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it be known that the Zulu Nation don't have nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying?
The guy is putting up our logo, Universal.
Listen, disrespecting the Zulu Nation is disrespecting me. I'm Zulu.
You hear him copping out? Disrespecting the Zulu Nation and disrespecting me. I'm Zulu. How you Zulu? That's Bam's house. Now Ron Savage on the internet performing at the Hip Hop Museum with the Zulus in the background. That must have been a hefty bag. I mean, after all, the Hip Hop Museum got $20 million. But this is the nigga that Fat Joe was shouting out.
I'm Zulu for life, and I'll straighten that out. This don't have nothing to do with y'all. This is what happened to me, what Bam did to me. I had to get it out, and I want people to respect that, man. Like, yo, come on, man. Like, yo, I've been living with this shit, and I've been telling people know over the years, and people been told me I should have said something. But no, me, I'm protecting Bam. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim, and I still protected him.
How you become a victim, bro? Tell me how you was a victim.
Because I was young. I didn't know what the fuck, yo. You know what I'm saying? I did it. This is Bam. Like, yo, man. Like, come on, man. And sometimes, yo, I was nervous, man. I was scared. I didn't know who to turn to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who to turn to. And the first person that brought Bam to my house, I'm not even saying their name. So they need to chill the fuck out. And that person know who it is. I ain't say shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say shit. I kept that person 100% out of it because I love that person. I would never ever say who brought Bam to my house. You know what I'm saying? And Bam did all that shit to me. Bam kept coming back to my house, until I got tired of it and I didn't answer my fucking door no more. Come on, man. I had to cross my legs and Bam putting his dick in between my legs and humping me. I was a fucking kid, and I wish everybody understand that. Y'all don't know the pain that I stuck with. I couldn't even touch hands with people. Come on, man. Yo, man. I didn't even like to be touched. I had to brace myself just for my girlfriend to fucking touch me, man. Nobody knows what I went through. Everybody want to protect Bam. That's about money. My shit ain't about no money. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with that. No.
Did you hear what Mickey Benson said? Ron Savage said I had to cross my legs so Bam could hump. He thied him. And Mickey Benson's response was, so you're going to destroy your whole brand because Bam did that? What do you think about that, Fat Joe? But you didn't hear none of this. You missed all of this with your old manager.
The only friends I have is y'all. Why the hell would I want to disrespect my relationship with my friends? Y'all are my only friends. This don't have nothing to do with y'all.
Star hates us, bro.
Yeah, but that's y'all and Star. That's y'all and Star. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, yo, man, I wish y'all stopped, man. Like, y'all know what happened. So stop covering for him. That's the thing that makes me mad, man. I'm not mad at none of y'all. I fucking love y'all niggas to death, yo. I love y'all to death, man. To death. Y'all my brothers, man.
And this is sad. Because in order to be accepted by the Zulu Nation and his old friends that he grew up with, because I went through the same thing. I lost massive friends. Zulu Nation was big. It was a family. I lost massive friends behind the situation. He couldn't handle it. Well, I can't see the chat. All right, there you go. I couldn't see the chat. Peer pressure, along with the bag. You know how many friends is now my enemies I gotta worry about kill or be killed when I see them? Niggas that I grew up with, that I had love for, we are enemies. Because they'll die for that pedophile. And as y'all know, this video that I played with Fat Joe was the video that got me demonetized. So if y'all want to sponsor this war, y'all already know $ Hassan Campbell is only one. $ Hassan Campbell. Support my Cash App. And y'all also know if y'all support me and y'all stand by me, I don't rock with YouTube like that no more. I'm just laying in the cut until it's time for me to reapply. Y'all can come, y'all know where to find me at, man, on my patreon.com, man. Those of y'all that subscribe and y'all or rather those of y'all that support me on my other platforms, when I do get back up and running, I'll support you with your movement, your music. I support you brothers with your clothing lines. Y'all be able to send me your clothing line. Those who support me, when I get back on my feet, I'll be supporting y'all as well. One hand wash the other.
You know what I'm saying? Mickey, if that shit happened, if you had a son and that shit happened to him, what would you want your son to do? Come on, man.
That's a lot. Motherfuckers have gay kids, and them kids wanted to do what they do. We hope they don't turn like that. But when it happened, you're like, you know what? Was he forced? If he was forced, I'm killing that motherfucker.
Was he forced? Don't that sound like a pedophile to you?
No, he wasn't forced. Okay. I mean, okay. I'm so okay. But damn, what the fuck? Why would he do? Because motherfucker just did it, B. And it's like, yo, come on, man.
Well, I'm gonna let everyone know to keep the Zulu Nation name out of this. This has nothing to do with the Zulu Nation, and I'm gonna straighten that out.
It has everything to do with the Zulu Nation. This nigga played cover up. The Zulu Nation played cover up for Africa Bambaataa. Y'all listening to Mickey Benson play cover up.
Nothing to do with y'all. Nothing at all. Nothing. And I was hearing the Zulu Nation like, come on.
I mean, they told me you spoke to him yesterday, and you called him Sunday, and me, Big, and Smitty, Ahmed, and Muhammad was on the phone. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Somebody tried to tell me this yesterday. I'm like, listen, dog, I'm in the car. Don't talk to me about that. Nah, man, you gotta see what these things are. I said, man, leave this thing alone, man. And I chuckled it off. And then they said, yo, he went on Star. And he said, damn, what's his name? And I'm like, oh, no, he didn't. I said, I'm gonna call him. This was yesterday. I said, I ain't gonna call. I ain't bothering her too, you know. Then today, I'm like, come on, man, this is a big fucking ordeal. This is a big ordeal. It's really big, dog, and it's not cool. And we know that fans probably understand what motherfuckers doing. We like, listen, dog, don't hurt our niggas, bro. We trying to live in the Bronx for years of what we created. And all it takes is one motherfucker to put on a bomb and walk in the building and blow it up, dude. That's all it is, man. It's a suicide bomber, man. You know? It's crazy, man. It's hurting the whole fucking brand, hurting the whole family. And the motherfuckers are like, yo, I don't believe it. None of us believe. None of us believe. Like, oh my son, are you kidding me? It's crazy. 57, 10 kids, got wives, got family. Zulu as big as a motherfucker. Niggas want to tear it apart. They want to tear us down. They want to tear the whole system down. Why? Because no one wants to believe that we are the first family of hip-hop anyway. That's what they want to take.
Right.
They want to take that. They want to take that back from us.
Do y'all hear this master manipulation that he's trying to run on B Stinger by sitting up there telling them they want to take the fact that we the first family of hip-hop? Who cares? 50 years of hip-hop didn't give a damn about none of the kids in the hood. 50 years of hip-hop didn't give a fuck about the children.
And I ain't gonna say my leader, because he ain't a leader. He's a co-founder of the Universal Zulu Nation, because I'm a co-founder. Meg's the co-founder. Mr. Big is the co-founder. So Bam is not the founder. He's one of the co-founders. And he's one of our biggest co-founders. You know? And we give that. We like, okay, we good, we looking good. And then next month, next week, next month, somebody has, oh, no, well, Bam. I'm like, oh, man, he's back, man. This shit is not cool, B. You got me, you got Biggs, and me and Biggs, you know, we don't talk to people all the time. So when you call, we pick up, yo, what's up, B? My nigga, 16, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Love.
Mick, hold on, I gotta get a car, hold on.
Are you not entertained? So now, remember, Fat Joe missed all of this evidence? He missed out on that?